Crystal Palace will find out today if they can play in the Europa League next season. Palace won the FA Cup to qualify for Europe, but UEFA must decide if they have breached its multi-club ownership rules. Kaveh Solakul.
Arsenal reach personal terms agreement with Eberechi Eze as transfer momentum grows. Arsenal have taken a significant step towards securing the services of Crystal Palace star Eberechi Eze, having reached a full agreement on personal terms with the player. The 25-year-old attacking midfielder is eager to join Mikel Arteta's side, with sources close to the player confirming his desire to make the switch to North London this summer. While no official bid has been accepted yet, talks between Arsenal and Crystal Palace have intensified, as the Gunners look to finalise one of their priority attacking targets ahead of pre-season. Crystal Palace, aware of the growing interest in their prized asset, have set a clear price tag, 3 instalments of £20 million, totaling £60 million, along with an additional £8 million in performance-related add-ons. The South London club remain firm in their valuation, knowing that Eze has admirers elsewhere in the Premier League, including Manchester United. However, Eze's personal stance could tip the scales decisively in Arsenal's favour. Eze has made it known that he wants to play at the highest level, particularly in the UEFA Champions League, something Manchester United cannot currently offer. Arsenal, having secured Champions League football once again under Arteta, present the perfect stage for the England international to showcase his talent on a global level. That ambition aligns perfectly with Arteta's philosophy of building a dynamic, technical side with depth in creativity and flair. The agreement on personal terms is understood to include a long-term deal with a significant wage increase for Eze, who currently earns considerably less at Selhurst Park compared to what Arsenal are prepared to offer. The Gunners see Eze as someone who can rotate across midfield and attacking roles, complementing players like Martin Odegaard and Gabriel Martinelli while adding an extra layer of unpredictability in the final third. Negotiations between the two clubs are ongoing, with Arsenal hoping to structure a deal that avoids financial fair play complications. The proposed 3-installment payment plan suits the North London club's financial strategy, allowing them to spread the cost of the transfer across multiple windows. However, Crystal Palace want firm guarantees on each installment and clarity on how the add-ons will be triggered. Eze's performances last season have justified the high valuation. He registered double digits in both goals and assists, becoming one of the Premier League's most exciting attacking threats. His ability to glide past defenders, pick incisive passes, and score from distance has caught the attention of scouts and top managers alike. For Arsenal, it's not just about adding talent, it's about adding a unique profile that fits a very specific need in Arteta's tactical setup. The interest from Manchester United is still lingering, but sources suggest that their approach has been more tentative, with no personal terms agreed and internal uncertainty about priorities in their summer transfer plans. Eze, for his part, is said to be leaning heavily towards Arsenal, seeing the club as a better fit both stylistically and competitively. Arsenal's sporting director Andrea Berta has reportedly been in close contact with Eze's representatives over the past weeks, ensuring the Gunners stay ahead of the competition. The club's recent transfer successes, combined with their improved sporting project under Arteta, have made them a far more attractive destination for top English talents than in previous seasons. The move would also be a landmark deal for Crystal Palace, who would reinvest the proceeds to strengthen multiple areas of their squad under new management. However, losing Eze will be a major blow to their ambitions, as he has been a transformative figure since arriving from QPR. Palace's board, though, understands that retaining a player against his wishes, especially with such strong Champions League interest, is rarely sustainable. For Arsenal, Eze's signing would mark another bold move toward building a squad capable of challenging Manchester City for the title. After narrowly missing out in back-to-back seasons, the Gunners are determined to add quality and depth to close that gap, and Eze represents both immediate impact and long-term value. It remains to be seen whether Arsenal will agree to Palace's full financial demands or seek to negotiate a slightly altered structure. But with personal terms agreed and the player pushing for the move, Arsenal have a clear advantage heading into the decisive phase of talks. The coming days could prove pivotal, as Arteta looks to secure one of the most electrifying talents in the Premier League. Should the deal go through, Eze would become one of the most high-profile English signings of the summer, joining a wave of domestic talents opting for moves that align with ambition over sentiment. For Arsenal, it's another statement of intent that they are ready to spend, build, and finally conquer both England and Europe.